Hi, my name is Shasta, and I just want to tell you really quick what the Freedom Education Movement is all about. The Freedom Education Movement is a movement that is being set up to empower parents and families to provide a home education experience for their kids that doesn't just focus on academics, but starts off with focusing on kids' hearts and minds. It is so important for us to kind of make that shift from being so academically focused, where we create this identity for our kids that is based on their GPAs and their grades and these test scores, and instead switch back to empowering who our kids are, the core of who our kids are, their hearts, their minds, their mindset, their self-esteem, their self-worth. Once a kid knows who they are, they believe in their ability to succeed, to go after goals, when they have some goals and dreams and visions that they can move towards, then they will passionately pursue the information they need to know to reach those goals. When kids are just out there and they're being told what to think and what to do and what to learn, they don't connect to it. And so when somebody doesn't have a purpose or a vision, they're kind of just wandering. They're wandering around. And I do sign language, so I talk a lot with my hands. But if they have a goal, if they have a purpose and it's out here, they're moving towards it. They move towards that goal. Okay, and this is actually like the sign for goal. Whoop, I'm good. Okay, so if a kid is here and they need to get somewhere and they see it and it's out here, they will do what they need to do to get to it. If a kid is just here and they're being told you need to learn this and this and this, they're just kind of going and they don't understand where they're going. They don't have a purpose. They don't have anything they're moving towards. So they often loop back. We do that ourselves as adults all the time if we don't have a goal or a purpose. And the Bible even says that people without vision will perish. We have to do that for our kids. We have to give our kids a vision and a purpose and a goal to move after. And we have to let them figure out what that is. Nobody wants to do something that they're told to do. It's really, really hard. It doesn't matter what your age is. So if you can understand why you have to do something, or if you have motivation, for so many of us, that motivation is to go to work. Our motivation is money and finances. But yet we tell kids, oh, you just have to do it because that's just the way the system is. You just have to go to school every day and you have to learn this stuff. It doesn't matter if you think it applies to your life. This is just the way it is. Well, it doesn't have to be that way. And I'm sorry that so many of us were told that that's the way it had to be. And for many of us, that system did work and it was okay, but it didn't help us to become everything that we need to be. At least it didn't for me. If it did for you, great. Maybe that system was great for you. It didn't for me. For me, it left me feeling really unfulfilled. It left me struggling in life with my identity, with who I was, because I struggled so much as a kid to really get through the hard things, because I didn't have those skills. I was just told, pray about it, just get over it, just do what you have to do academically. And yet I was struggling internally with who I was and what my purpose was, and if I mattered, and all these things were eating me up. I couldn't think about school and academics, and I went to college because that's what you're supposed to do. I didn't even know what I wanted to do still. I didn't know who I was because I spent my whole life trying to be who everybody else wanted me to be. And so here I am in my early 40s. And I've just started figuring this out in the last few years. And it was actually the entrepreneur community that taught me about mindset and taught me about setting these goals and how to pursue our passions and how to dig through. And I started studying people like Joe Dispenza and Tony Robbins. And I believe that we have to make this switch for our kids. If you believe that your kids' hearts and minds matter most, then come join the Freedom Education Movement.